You like jazz? Himeros, hello. You like yaoi? You asking me if I like kissing other men? Also, hello, H2O seals. Yumi is here. Yumi has arrived. It's her. Okay. Wait, hold on. Shit. Alright.
Here comes the boy, hello boy, welcome, there he is here.
Hi! Hello, and welcome to this litter box. Hi, I'm VekkaSlyzel, I'm a cat. This is my litter box. A lot of shit happens around here. A lot of important things. Sometimes video games. You know, sometimes I try to be an amateur 3D artist. And today, this is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Loki. Or you. This is Substance Painter. Adobe Substance Painter. And this is what a lot of people use this to texture game assets for your video games, you know? It's very, so if you ever wondered, hey, how do all my wacky guns and stuff, how do all my wacky Counter-Strike gun skins show up on Counter-Strike so I can lose millions of dollars on them and then promptly crash out? This is the program where it happens. This is where it all happens. Oh, shit. Today's activities include doing this piece of artwork here, which is a birthday present for Moi Moi. And who the fuck knows what else? Maybe more Space Marine. Maybe some Winrows. I haven't done some Winwows in some time. But yeah, it's artwork time. You guys like art, right? I assume the majority of, like, VTuber fans are, you know, secretly art hoes. It's a very artistic industry, if I do say so myself. VTubing. You know, VTubing is a very artistic industry. It does heavily involve artwork. You know, I can't just, you know, turn my webcam on and, you know, just have my, you know, just fucking shove my balls on the table and be like, yo, what's up, chat? We're gonna play Call of Duty Warzone today. But, no. That's not what we're about here, obviously. You know, this is, you know, it's way more complex and complicated system of, you know, stuff that happens here when it comes to, you know, being a VTuber, you know, compared to, you know, being a flesh tuber. Okay. So here it is. Here's everything I've been working on in secret, away from everyone. Once again, this is a birthday gift from Moi Moi. Moi Moi's birthday was yesterday. So if anyone sees her, wish her a happy birthday. You can wish her a happy birthday also in Discord if you so please. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, we want something in between this. That's what we will do. We're gonna have to hand paint it on though, because I can't find any way to get this without also getting this. Okay, what the fuck? You know what? Oh, okay. What the hell's going on? The reason why this isn't painting on. Oh, thank fuck, someone I can bother. Yes, you're always welcome to bother me here, Core. Hey, remember how I always say every single stream, it's always something new. This is another situation of it's always something. Miyu. Hello, Miyu. First time chatter, Miyu. Hello. Hello, Miyu. Hi, I'm Vekka. I'm a cat. This is my litter box. A lot of important stuff happens here. What did I do this time? Quite the title, thank you. I don't know. For some reason, this paint layer isn't paint layering. It's very... Wait, hold on. I might be stupid. Yep, I'm stupid. That's why. Okay. There we go. Okay, problem solved. I didn't expect an actual litter box. Never underestimate this stream. Never underestimate this stream. Things can happen here. Okay, we need to turn this on, I think. Oh god, that's disgusting. Okay, we're just gonna figure something out here. How long do these designs usually take you? I made the sword in Blender. I made the sword in Blender in like... I made the majority of the sword in Blender in like maybe like... 3 hours? 4 hours? Granted, it was 4 hours because I had a lot of outside input going into it, so I had to change a lot of stuff a lot of times. And my fastest modeling block out is probably under an hour. Like probably 2 hours or maybe under an hour. I don't really know. Now, as far as like substance painting it, like, you know, fucking painting it, probably same difference. It really depends on like. You made it yourself? Yes, I did make it myself. This is a 3D art. This is a 3D model I made myself. Are these IRL props? No. These are 3D props. These are 3D assets. This is not set up for 3D printing. This is set up for this is set up for a 3D platform, or a virtual world platform that I will not mention the name of. But I will say this, however, it is similar to Roblox and VRChat. That's what I will say. So if you want something like, if you want something close to what I'm talking about, VRC or Roblox is basically, yeah, this. Anytime I hear VRChat, I just shiver. Why do you think I don't want to mention this one? No, why did the auto mod? Oh, that's why. How is that getting checked? Why do you think it's getting checked, Core? You think I didn't know? You think I wasn't prepared for that? You think you think the auto mod wasn't prepared immediately for you to mention the Forbidden Land? Yeah. Yeah, now what? Tell us the platform? No. If you know, you know. Okay, you gotta understand something, okay? You gotta understand something. The platform, the platform is also a pit, a viper pit of degeneracy and weirdos. Even though it's kind of obvious to, you know, some people who know where I do stuff at, it's I try my best not to reveal it because I want to avoid stalkers as much as I can. I'm sorry I'm not chronically online. Well, that's why you're here, aren't you? To watch other people who are chronically online. That's what being a VTuber's about, right? Betrayed by Life. Hi, Betrayed by Life. How you doing? Hello from YouTube chat. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll actually start openly saying it, but it's kind of a... It's kind of a if you know, you know basis right now. How are you doing? Getting better every day. Getting better every day. Actually, matter of fact, I need to take my antibiotic. I need to take my antibiotic today. The ear infection is gone. The ear infection's gone. So that's a good thing. So at least the ear infection's gone. No, maybe I just do this. Do like a little trick here. Little tricky wiki. There you go. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not good either. Okay. Now we can do here. I get sick during the summer, I don't know. Sometimes an immune sickness is just that weak. You've been sick for a month? Yeah, I have, I don't know. This is probably the worst case of, this is probably the worst case of bronchitis I've ever had. To where it actually, like, affected my voice and shit. So, but we're getting there. I gotta finish this entire medication, but at least we don't have an ear infection anymore. That's not, because that was pretty fucking painful. We have a saying for that in Denmark. Is it hinga dinga doinga dinga barga binga boinga binga? It's called being man sick. It is called being man sick, exactly. Men get proportionally sicker than females, it's true. It's the great burden that we carry. I went to the store and got Swedish candy. Well, don't tell Core that. Don't tell Core that. Core hates the Swedes.
Screaming Biscuit just redeemed TTS message. Meow.
Meow. Yes, meow. Hello, Screaming. '60 stream streak goes crazy. Yo. Congratulations on the 60 consecutive streams. Holy shit. That's a lot of fucking streaming. That just means that you're terminally online like me. This is currently the only way that I know I'm going to be able to, like, keep this, but get rid of this stuff. So that's where we're at right now. But I guess it's relaxing to just, you know, sit here and watch me paintbrush things away. Instead of just automatically applying something. Ushattenbro's cereal. You know, speaking of cereal, I had cereal today. I had Fruity Pebbles, bitch. X just reached out to me for the 4th time in a row on yet another different social media. The dedication of this man is frightening. It's time for a restraining order. Time for a restraining cat. It's a man core. Even worse. Hey. I mean, I agree with you, but still. Listen. I have the very rare opportunity in life, apparently. A very unique opportunity in life. That, I am apparently, one of a very rare species of, you know, male that, you know, isn't just stereotypically a man. I guess is a way you could put it. You know how when desperate men and like incels say, you know, well, I'm different, but then they're not actually different. Well, like, you know, I'm the case where I can actually confidently say that, while also telling everybody that I am emotionally damaged, insecure, and barely function. You know what anime I saw recently while I was going, I rediscovered recently after, like, going to bed the other night? Because it came on my, you know, Toonami broadcast YouTube video stream. I saw Reign the Conqueror. And if you don't know what Reign the Conqueror is, now this is the American, like, title of the anime. It's not the original title. But it's a sci-fi fantasy retelling of the tale of Alexander the Great. And it's a really, really trippy fucking anime. Mama Yomi B, what's going on here? Bullying your daughter. Actually, no, we're actually not bullying your daughter today. Yet. You're a terminally online, non-incel focused man, Vekka. You're slightly dented on the emotional paint job that covers the eternal wreck that is your mental. Yeah, basically. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh, that's not good looking at all. The fuck happened there? Okay, I guess we're turning off the mirror function. Because it's not doing it right. Something's wrong with the UV. I'm so painfully single, it's actually hurting myself at this point. You'll be fine. Look on the bright side, you get to live in a country where with free healthcare. Yeah, your boobs were free, Core. Your boobs were free. You live all the way in Asia, God bless. Asia's pretty cool, depending on where you live. I had a Thai boyfriend once. He was a freak. Why are people from Thailand? Why are people from Thailand just so kind of, you know, freaky? I know what I'm working on. I've seen a light. All I've seen is a lightsaber handle. This is my Mai's birthday gift. This is my Mai's birthday gift right here. That's what I'm working on. Sword. Oh, okay, that does fix that. Okay, cool. I don't really have to worry about making any mistakes on this then. God, I was being so autistically careful for no reason. Okay, now we can go back in here. And there we go. Now we have that. And I think that's all we can really, that's all we really want to do with this. Maybe we'll give the leather some more sheen to it. No? No. We'll just give it some more roughness. Yeah, she is going to beat my ass with this, more than likely. Do I text that guy back, or do I just leave him on read? The thousands of texts are starting to bother me. I mean, if it's starting to bother you, you could just block him. I mean, you could just block him. You know? Just block him. Yeah, if you want to pursue a man, you should pursue a man who's emotionally unavailable. Because that man is probably desperate for something that he's never had before. Now, the real challenge is providing it. I cannot tell you how many people have told me to make an OF post-surgery. I mean, technically it's a compliment. Technically it's a compliment. You know? Technically that's a compliment. Every time I try to unmute your stream, it just completely freezes, but if it's unmuted, it works fine. I've reloaded my page like 5 times. I don't know, I don't know how to fix that. That sounds like a really weird issue with Twitch. It sounds like a really weird Twitch issue, to be honest. You have seen nothing, Vekka? You don't know shit? Well, clearly I haven't seen anything because, you know, you didn't make the OF. Just kidding. I don't pay for porn. Paying for porn is for suckers. There's a wonderful world of free pornography out there. You need but only grasp it. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like a really weird problem. Every time you unmute my Steam, it just completely freezes. But if it's unmuted, it works fine. Yeah, I don't know. And it's what browser are you using? Maybe your browser is just being gay. I don't know. This sounds like something you might want to Google because this is the first I've ever heard of that problem. You might want to look it up on Google real quick and go from there. Yeah, it might be that.
Screaming Biscuit gifted a tier 1 subscription to Corfits1.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub to cruise to your car. Don't you guys just love that alert? That alert's the best. Okay, well, to work I go. Lots to do today, not a lot of time to do it, sad. Okay, bye, Mama Yumi. Nice to see you. It's always great to see you. I wish you came by more often. Vekka doesn't know who I am. Some days I'm sure of it. You know what? I might be losing my memory. Who knows? Hello, Hayden, over in TikTok land. I feel like we could do something special with this. Let's see. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got here in the toolbox? What do we got here in the toolbox? You can finally hear. Hey, good job. How'd you fix it? How the hell? How did you fix it? I'll try to come back soon. I'm only working for 5 hours a day, so I'll see what I can do. Love you, sweet boy. Okay, I love you too. Damn, she's using her Riz, this Gen C slang. Yo, 30-somethings can use Gen Z slang, okay? Some of the Gen Z slang actually slaps. It was actually pretty clever and funny. I need more tattoos. I also need more tattoos. I'm gonna try and figure out because every browser I open. Yeah, it sounds like you need to Google whatever that problem is. To be honest. There was a way to do this. There was a way to do this. I'm trying to remember that way to do that. Fuck. levels. Oh, and I'm making you Vex Yap emote. Yeah, yeah, we're getting the Yap emote finally. Vekka, even though he is a VTuber model, is still very expressive, and it's so funny. Half the time I'm like poker facing behind the screen. Oh, that's kind of pretty looking. There was a showcase today, Nintendo Direct. Oh, for real? I forgot to put it in your thingy. Yeah, biting is a love language and I will fucking die on that hill. No, yeah, totally is. Dumb. Not that I would know. Like, it doesn't need to just be, hi, Yui. Hi, Hayden. It doesn't just need to be, like, you know, upcoming stuff. It's just like, you know, annual stuff in general. If you know of something or if you can Google something, leave it in that thread in Discord. Because the goal is to create a comprehensive Google calendar of all these events, so that way we just have it on hand at all times. We need a comprehensive Google calendar. That's the goal. I'm in Vekka's tatas. I eat those ticks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Look at them. Vekka's not my type, so no biting from my end. I'm just here to annoy him. Well, that's okay. I didn't want to be your type anyway. Bleh. 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 I'd bite him. I don't care if he isn't my type. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to be validated. I'm gladdened for this opportunity to be validated. I need a connection with people before I get dirty with them. As hypersexual as I am, I cannot do one nights or just casual. I mean, I'm the same way. Kinda. I don't really do one nights. I don't do one nights at all. I'm not really a fan of one nights. I'm not really a fan of. I'm not really a fan of, you know. Anybody that I've ever, like, you know, been with, I had some form of, like, you know, emotional attraction to them. So it's like, you know... you know, it's like, you know, it's like, you know, cracking the homies. You know what I mean? It's like cracking the homies. There's an emotional connection there when you crack the homies. That's how it is. Yeah, buy with extra steps. That's essentially what pansexual is. I don't care what anyone says. That's literally what it is. Anybody with a brain cell knows it's true. Mainly dearest to get some clothes. I have some clothes. Chat keeps on taking them off. My life is hell. You think I want to sit here with my shirt off all fucking day? They do this to me. Because I am a marketer. I'm a marketing man. I'm able to market myself. I'm a marketer. Wait, hold on. You know what? I'll probably help you out. Hang on. There you go. There. Is that better for you now? Is that better? Does that help you out any? I mean, it's technically censorship if you think about it. You can't grab your own tits. How dare you? That redeem has a cooldown. Yes, I can grab my own tits. It's my stream. Now what? Listen, I was doing that as a favor to somebody. Can we get a redeem that pants you? No, because then I would get banned. And I don't even have that. You did it for Yumi's mom. Yumi's mom is already gone. I did it for mainly Dearest. I did it for mainly Dearest. I did it for their sake. I did it for their sanity. I was just helping them enjoy the stream, that's all. By censoring my nipples. Ow. I like this little decorative design. What else can we do? Can we do something in here? Maybe. I feel like this needs some form of like decorative flair. Decorative flair. How do I get that dirt off? That's what I want to know. How do I get this dirt off? See all that dirt right there? You know, it's probably over here. Nope. 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 There's something in there. There's something that's causing those dirt specks to appear, and I'm going to find them. Is that the sword from Berserk? No. No, it's not. No, it's not the, no, it's not the sword from Berserk. It's a, this is a executioner sword with a, bill hook on it. And a Rakosa. And it is basically a custom, it's a custom design for a friend. It's custom designed for a friend. That's basically what it is. And it is for Moi Moi. Yeah, that's correct. Reject mod duties, become degenerate. There it is. It was the rust intensity. Okay, we got that off. Okay, we need that really cool, like, gothic, medieval font. We want kitty cam. I don't have kitty cam right now. We need a font. We need a specific font. So what do we got here? Gothic German font. Black letter. I think it's black letter, right? Is it black letter? No, I think, yeah. Where do I find fonts? Hi, rat. Hi, rat. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the one right there. Okay. Now to remember how to install fonts. Add resource. And there we go. Cool. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I need Moi's input for this. I need Moi's input for this. Where is she? Becca, can you send me a pic of your whole model? Yeah, sure. Actually, all of them are in my Discord if you want. All of my reference pictures and the pictures of my full model are in my Discord under Vekka references. It's under the Litter Gang category. You should be able to see it. Albion Swords, the Ulfbane. Ooh. Ooh. That does look good. Albion makes some really good swords, apparently. So now we need we need a fill layer. Extract. Okay, that's how I do. Okay. Good. Actually, you know what? That's not what I wanted. You ever wanted to be a goth blacksmith? Because I don't. Sure don't. Well, maybe I do want to be a goth blacksmith. My autism made swords for about 3 weeks. Know a lot about swords. I do like swords. I need Frida's, I need Moi Moi's additional input on this. Okay, I'm gonna need her input before I continue on that part, because there's gonna be a second. Are you excited for Guild Wars 3? Kinda. I didn't even really give Guild Wars 2 like a fair shake. I really should though. I've been kind of thinking about it because World of Warcraft kind of like lost interest with me again. If anything, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If anything, I'm more excited for FF14 Evercold. I want to see if FF14 is gonna make a comeback. I paused my sub. I might go back for Classic Infinite, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. WoW sucks. Yeah. I honestly don't even like Blizzard as a company anymore. I don't even really want to give them my money, but I might try Classic Infinite. I'd rather play private servers. You got an FF14 ad yesterday? And they're not sponsoring me? Bastards. Not! High noon. Nope, I'm frozen again. Stop!
Screaming Biscuit just redeemed play with your cats.
Why would you redeem that when kitty cam's not even on? Ugh. Alright, fine. Give me a second. I don't even know where the cats are. They're probably not even here. I'm not just throwing them in there. Yeah, there's Yuri, there's James, there's Jesse, and then there's Kiki. And Kiki's the fat one, but Kiki's not there right now because Kiki's probably sleeping. You would never pick up Kiki and throw her in there? You want to watch me do it? I'll do it. No, I don't want to go find Kiki. Shit. Alright, back to normal. Put cat toys on throne? Okay, I will. If you have any good cat toy ideas, go ahead and just give them to me in my DMs and I'll put them on throne. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna show you what Screaming got me for my birthday, by the way. You know what? I'll show it on Kitty Cam. Here, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Fuck. Fuck. Ow. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Ah. I believe we can do something with this. I think we can do something with this. Oh wait, we're still on play. Oop. Yeah. That looks a little... But we could also add some stuff on. So, could is copy that, paste. And we'll just do that. Okay, and now let's change this. Medieval. I wish the government wouldn't let me work. Yeah, I wish the government wouldn't let me work either. I wish the government would actually make healthy investments in the AI so that way work is optional. Instead of, you know, just being jackasses about it. That's not gonna work. Something's weird. Okay, maybe we just... Okay, God damn it. Still fucked up on that side, though. What the fuck? Something's wrong with the UV. Something's wrong with the UV.
Twinkleicus just redeemed hydrate.
Oh, maybe I will. Every time I get every time I get Krispy Kreme, I always crisp both sides because it's supposed to be a Krispy Kreme. How the fuck do you crisp a Krispy Kreme? Oh, you know what? That would make sense why. It's all fucked up. You should have flattened that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save. We're gonna open up Blender real quick. We're gonna try something here. We're gonna try something. Hi, Vekka, big guy. Pop in for all. Bye, Twinkylicious. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you again. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, I'm kind of doing this off stream, so bear with me. I'm just gonna change a UV. Okay, so that's what that UV is. So what we're gonna do... We're gonna do that. And then... hang on. We're gonna do this. Wait, shit. Okay. Make sure that's perfectly straight. Okay. Now that's perfectly straight. Unlike myself. And we're gonna just scooch that over here. Or at least like scooch that over here. I'll make sure this is appropriately sized. Not touching anything. Okay, good. And then what we'll do, we'll export that into the same file. Okay. Now, our next order of business is that we're going to re-import the mesh. I'll give you a hug. And okay, great. All right, let's look at the look at the 2D. Okay, that's much better looking now. We're gonna go in 3D mode again. Delete this. For some reason that's all messed up and I don't know why. Fuck. Why did Discord do that? Wait, no. Fuck. Get rid of that. Okay, so now this should be fixed. It's fixed now. I think. That's all messed up looking. I think what we need to do now is we need to rebake. We are going to rebake. Okay. Ah, fixed it. Look at that. Fixed it. Okay, so now I think we need to delete that. Add a new one. And do that. Or is this it? No, wait. Yeah, no, it's that one. And then we just boom. Okay, good. All right. No, my Discord like rediddled. I have to change my anxiety medication, so I'm happy to get. So I'm about to get super depressed and sad in about a week. Well, I hope that we can help you through this. Seek out your fellow community members, where they love you. We all love you. Okay. So. See, that's all fixed now. Now we can actually work with that. I know. 4. Let's add another 0. We are fine-tuning. We are fine-tuning this. Okay. Perfect. Oh, God. Okay, so now we have a neat little engraving there on the pommel. Ain't that great? Got a neat little engraving on the pommel now. I feel like we could do something. I don't know. How about a fleur-de-lis? Maybe a maybe some fleur-de-lis instead. Nah, fleur-de-lis wouldn't make sense.